Super Simple Sustenance Secret 2. Veggies first. Before everything else. It doesn't matter how big your plate or how high you pile it. You can't out-eat vegetables. Raw or lightly steamed are always best, but you can also have some of them grilled, sautéed, boiled, air-fried, or sometimes even zapped. Vegetables in any form are usually the healthiest part of each meal, and should therefore always be the main portion of every feast. Force yourself to do this without fail. If you never deviate from this rule, even if you sometimes make poor choices for the remainder of each meal, you'll change your body from the inside out. We all know that we need to increase our consumption of produce. So eating an entire vegetable or 2 or 3 or 4 or more, or a huge salad before anything else that you eat, forces the issue. You will have no choice but to eat veggies, and lots of them, if you eat them first, before anything else. Makes sense, right? It's a very simple concept, but it's also super duper smart. If you get the good stuff in first, it's in. Stuffing yourself with good stuff is, well, good stuff! Veggies fill you up so there's not as much room for other junk. It is probably Newton's fourth law. If you are filled up with the good, you can't fit in the bad, right? I cannot tell you how many times that I've ordered way too much pizza, just for me, myself, and I. Then I forced myself to eat a gigantic salad first, only to end up putting the entire pie in the fridge. Or perhaps only had a slice or two. I was not depriving myself. At least I didn't feel deprived. In fact, I was fully intending to eat everything and anything. But I was smart enough to first get stuffed with the good stuff, which again is good stuff. Vegetables, especially raw, assist in the digestion of other food that you eat. Veggies make it so much easier on the digestion and assimilation processes of other foods. Vegetables contain a lot of fiber, which your body really can't break down, as we are not termites. Actually, termites don't really break down fiber and plant cellulose either. It's the microorganisms in their gut. Anyway, we do not produce the enzyme cellulase, which breaks down cellulose, which is one of the primary fibers in plants. This is why fiber is such a super scrubbing solution for sustenance. By the way, cellulose is different than cellulite, that bumpy fat which most people aren't too thrilled about finding, as the subcutaneous adipose cells try to pucker their way through the superficial connective tissue. Whether cellulite or cellulose, both can be kind of tough to break down. But do you know what's really cool about eating lots of the cellulose plant wall fiber? Your body will try like crazy to break down this fibrous food mechanically, as opposed to enzymatically, expending many calories in the process. More cellulose, less cellulite. If that's not a blatant plug for veggies, then what is, right? Every time you eat a salad or a raw vegetable, it is as if you are performing a mini exercise session inside your body. So, if you don't always want to do an extra exercise session to burn calories, you can now just eat some fresh produce instead. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. The inventor of all of this miraculous good stuff is truly beyond genius. This is one of many reasons why we should always remember to give a huge serving of Thanksgiving before each and every nutritious bite. Produce contains nutrients and live enzymes that your body is craving. If you can nourish your body physiologically, at the cellular level, then your body will not be starving physically, at the stomachular level. Having regular meals consisting of only raw produce also gives your body a tremendous break from the demands of digestion. Because it is natural, your body is divinely designed to deal with it accordingly. You are always a walking miracle. Your body and brain both breathe big sighs of relief when you nourish them with what they were intended to consume in the first place. The principle of veggies first, before everything else, assures that a large portion of every meal, by volume at least, is high water content, healthy, and nourishing produce. This, in addition to consuming first fruits every morning, is setting you up to be one hyper-healthy and hysterically happy human. And although I have certain recommendations for what you should probably be putting on the rest of your plate, these suggestions are secondary to the primary principles. Let's focus on first things first. Fruit first, before anything else, throughout the morning. Veggies first, before anything else that you eat throughout the day. That was easy, right? Well, it's easy to say at least. Doing it is going to take a little discipline, but you're worth it. You are definitely worth it. The Super 7-Week Shape-Up system of Eccentrics and Sustenance is sensational because you never really have to worry about how much you are eating. Like ever. You can eat as much as you want. And as often as you need. As long as produce is the biggest section on your plate, and you eat your veggies first, before anything else. Go for it!